What's hap? I'm Ironman from the music group theLottory, Showtime Records. I am that lifelong Laker, but right now we are talking about these Dallas Mavericks. This is the weekly update for the Dallas Mavericks. For all those MFFL people out there, congratulations to y'all. Once again, another shout out. I know Dirk Nowitzki, the Germinator, is enjoying. He is definitely enjoying his much deserved time off. Congratulations to you for a fantastic career. But there have been a lot of rumors talking about the Dallas Mavericks and who they're going to get during this summer. But before you do that, if you enjoy unbiased content about the NBA, sports in general, entertainment, current events with no hidden agenda from a unique perspective, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you're alerted every time there's a brand new video. Much thank you for the continued support from everybody from Indiana, Sylvania, everyone from New York, the 5 boroughs, the entire state of California, everybody from Cali, we're going back to Cali, and of course, my home state, Texas, what it do? But we talking about these Dallas Mavericks, Big D, after that fantastic rookie campaign. I'm sure going to be rookie of the year. Luka Doncic, with all that Luka magic he provided. But who we're going to get to help out Luka in year number 2? There have been a lot of rumors talking about this guy, none other than Kemba Walker. Yes, Kemba Walker will be a free agent for the small town of Charlotte. The Hornets are represented today. Will they bring him back? How much will they pay him? I really don't know. They're a small market team, and if they max him out, they won't be able to bring anybody else on board to help him out. And he definitely wants to win. So he's like, I don't know, but he'll have plenty of suitors, including my Los Angeles Lakers, the New York Knickerbockers, if they miss out on Kyrie, Uncle Drew, Irving, amongst some other teams. So, I really don't know what the chances are that Dallas can get him, but especially without overpaying him. If y'all offer him the max, I mean, of course he's going to come down, but that would not be good for the Dallas Mavericks. But I like to look at it from a unique perspective. While everybody's talking about, man, Kemba Walker, he'd be good over Luka Doncic. I was like, first of all, y'all are just sidestepping that fantastic rookie campaign, not from Luka, but from Jalen Brunson. He was pretty stout. He worked his way, continued to grind over the year. It ended up in the starting lineup and did an admirable job. I like the way he improved his game, throughout the year. Even though he was in and out the starting lineup, some games didn't play. They had traded people, Dennis Smith Jr. and all this other stuff. But besides that, we're talking about Kemba Walker. So while everybody's talking about, oh man, we can just push him down to the bench, that's not good for team continuity. But I guess, hey, you're trying to improve the team, got to make changes. Everybody's got to roll with the punches. But while y'all were thinking about Kemba Walker, I know he's the sexy name. It's like, oh, Kemba Walker. We know about him. He scored 60 last year. Why is no one talking about D'Angelo Russell? Why is no one talking about D'Angelo Russell? Listen, D'Angelo Russell is 23 years old. So he's younger than Kemba Walker, who by the time you see this video, he'll most likely be 29 years old. 29 years old, and D'Angelo Russell is 23. D'Angelo Russell is about 6'6". Kemba Walker is about 6 foot 1. So he's more of a presence. So he's older and he's smaller. Not only that, his length and his size, that leads into ability to play defense. Now, neither of these guys are defensive stoppers, but if you want to put somebody in the game, along with Luka Doncic, who struggles a little bit with defense, and I'm sure Porzingis does as well, you want to have, some defensive prowess, at least to get the best that you can get. Now, his extra size, they have on ESPN, they have this defensive plus or minus true defensive plus or minus rating. And I guess the higher that it is, the better. Now, of course, amongst point guards, Chris Paul, who has been an all-world defensive player like his entire career, he leads it with like a plus 2.26, something like that, okay? So he leads. He's the best. He's the best in the league, best point guard in the league at real defensive plus or minus rating. Okay. Now, you got D'Angelo Russell. He's at a minus 0.6. Okay, so he's giving up a few buckets. Okay, so Chris Paul is at a plus 2.2 something, and then D'Angelo Russell is a minus 0.6. And you're like, oh man, so he's not the greatest defensive player in the world. When you say, man, when you look at Kemba Walker is a minus 1.2 something. 1.4 something. He's more than twice as bad as D'Angelo Russell at defense, real defensive plus or minus. That is outrageous. Outrageous. Then you combine with the fact that he was more productive. They were both all-stars. He was more productive in less minutes. He plays almost 5 minutes less than than Kemba Walker does. It was like, wow. And his production actually led to his team doing better. They actually made the playoffs, and won a game, in the playoffs. They had been in the playoffs in who knows how long. So he was like, man, it looked like Kemba Walker was kind of a one-man show, but, D'Angelo Russell was able to lead some other talented players, into the playoffs while still being productive. But it just depends on how you look at it. And then you got to think about this. This is the clincher. Like I said, he's going to be young. He's about the age of Porzingis and Luka Doncic. So you want all that nucleus, that group, you want them all to be about the same age so they can click together, and do a good job. So they're definitely on the rise, while Kemba Walker will most likely be on the decline sometime real soon. But the clincher to all of this, because we still need a big man, Julius Randle. But we still need a big man who can take some of the load off of Porzingis. We don't want him being a bruiser and bodying up with all of those big, huge dudes in the league, especially like Joel Embiid. So we want somebody else to play that center, and we need a big body to do that. We need money to pay somebody good to do that.
Let's look at this head-to-head battle between D'Angelo Russell and Kemba Walker from the Charlotte Hornets and Brooklyn Nets, respectively. D'Angelo Russell starts it off with a knockdown 3 for the upsurging Brooklyn Nets, but the always steady Hornets with a knockdown of his own. Looked like it was from the same spot from Kemba Walker, and he pulls it off again with the screen and roll. There was no help on the screen, and that is a problem. You cannot let Kemba Walker have that kind of look. Oh, shake and bake. That's just too easy. Step back. Knockdown from D'Angelo Russell, and the bench loves it. Look at the handles, putting on a show. Steady and easy, wins the race. That looked like a travel from Tony Parker, but they did not give him the call. Oh, and Kemba Walker, he stands, pose for the frame. He said, you want to let you know that it's down for 3. Knocking it down for 3. Hey, Tony Parker said, man, don't be worried about me, what I'm doing over here. I'm still getting this check. They still getting these checks, and I'm still collecting them. And another knockdown from Kemba Walker. He's a one-man wrecking crew over there in Charlotte. He lets you know. But it's too. Where is the call? Where is the call from D'Angelo Russell? He said, knockdown with the fake on the break. Oh, look at that Nicholas Batum. He's had better days, but knockdown for D'Angelo Russell. They're trying to close out the game. Oh, what a move, creating separation with the knockdown on the right side of the court. He's got the inside game, got the outside game. Look at Kemba Walker. I said he has trouble finishing down amongst the trees, but he's much better at it than when he started out in the beginning of the league. Oh, look at this, too much space. Knockdown. Oh my God, that was a defensive last. Ooh, and the crowd loves it. He loves it. Yes, he does. He said, this is my squad. This is my team. I ain't worried about it. Oh, crossover. Oh, look at this. Oh my God. And no call. They're looking for the call, but there's no call on the to play. Kind of like when I played my last game in the league. Look at this. I can't tell from this angle, but it looked like he was in his vertical space. Did not get the call. Looked like that was a bad no call. But D'Angelo Russell scores like 40 on his birthday, his 23rd birthday, to lead them to the victory.
Kemba Walker is most likely going to go for about $25 million a year. $25 million a year, unless, somebody just goes out there and crazy and says, we're going to max him out. I don't know why anyone would do that, especially the Charlotte Hornets. They don't have the money to be doing all that, and he's not going to put them over the hump, bringing him back this year. They're just going to be just standing in place. But D'Angelo Russell's going to go for much less than that. I imagine about $21 million a year. Most likely at about 20 at the most. So he's younger, like 6 years longer. He's taller, bigger, a better defensive player. Okay? He played less minutes. He was more productive with more talented people around him. And he was creating most of his shots himself. Just think if he had, Luka Doncic and Porzingis to pass to and create easy shots for him. And in different spots on the floor, he was actually a higher percentage shooter. Everywhere except the corner threes. That's not really a part of their offense over there in Brooklyn to be shooting corner threes. So Kemba Walker got a bunch of corner threes and he shot fairly well from there. So his true shooting percentage and his effective field goal percentage was higher than D'Angelo Russell's. But when you really break it down from the other spots on the floor that he actually took shots from, he shot just about everywhere because he's bigger. Kemba Walker has difficulty finishing in the lane because he's so short. D'Angelo Russell has a variety of floaters and off-balance shots that he uses to get over those tall trees down in the paint. And we definitely need that. So, he's like a better shooter, especially off the ball. So if Luka Doncic is going to be creating like Luka magic that he always do, he's going to be wide open, not in the corner, but at the top of the key and on the wings for them knockdown threes. That's exactly what we need. So if you think, if you want D'Angelo Russell, leave me a message down in the comment section. Is your first time thinking about him as an option, and I like Jalen Brunson, but if you got to go and get somebody, got to spend this money, why not take a look at D'Angelo Russell? But if you think Kemba Walker would be a better fit, leave me a message down in the comments section. And if you have any suggestions for somebody else that I can do a video on, especially if it pertains to the Dallas Mavericks and his weekly update, make sure, as always, leave a message down in the comment section. Make sure you like the videos, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and share on all your social media platforms. I'm Ironman from the music group theLottory, Showtime Records. Holla.